you need your guys out there, make a play. That's what it is. That's what we get paid to do. With some of these wins that we had this year have been tough, hard-fought wins, all the way down to the wire. What you expect is the National Football League. But that's what you need. You need your guys to, hey, it's time to bow up. It's time to get out on the field, and it's time to go handle business.
You've got a lot of new faces on the defense this year, including Kevin Byard and Bradley Roby. To see them step up in this big moment, what did that kind of mean to the defense?
It's major. I was talking to KB before the game, telling him, hey, KB, you're going to get one. I know it. KB did the way he hit. No, I'm going to try to get two. I love that mentality. Talked to Roby before the game, just told him, yo, man, happy to have you back, as a veteran who's played this game. And both of them showed up, made big-time plays at both in the red zone, honestly. If they don't make those plays, who knows what the score looked like, even if it came down to field goals. We only won by 4. So if those 2 possessions turn into 2 field goals, they're up 6 at the end of the day. So they made excellent plays, both KB, Roby, man. Excited for them, happy for them, and, and happy that they were able to do that to put the team in a good position.
We've talked so much to you about kind of closing games this year. What was it like to see Josh get the play at the end of the game?
Oh, man, it was excellent. I'm right there. I seen him coming around the edge, haul assing like he do. It just sucked that it was an intentional grounding. At the end of the day, I felt like it's like a way for them to bail out. Even though they took the penalty, man, that should be a sack at the end of the day. But nevertheless, he made the play no matter what happened, and just happy for that. He's a dog. I know that. He know that. Everybody know that. And he showed up.
Did you notice Jalen Carter's play?
Which one?
On the spike. He tried
to get through his legs?
He tried to dive across them.
Yeah, I saw that. Man, rookie. He young, he had a lot full of energy, going out there being crazy. It's crazy. It looked like he almost had it, and that's the wild thing about it. But he's been great all year as well. Coming in this year, being a big help in the interior. Looking for him to continue to trend upwards as we continue to go on this season.
What do you think about BG's smart play to jump off sides?
Nah. I mean, it wasn't even a thing. He did what he was supposed to do. He tried to get off the ball. That's what we do. We get off the ball here, and I don't blame him. He tried to get off the ball. Good thing he was able to get back on sides, and the tackle was just too late trying to jump out there to get the offsides on BG. So worked out in our favor, put us in a good position. One of the few calls that we got tonight that worked well in our favor.
I might be getting a little ahead of myself here, but I don't know if I'll talk to you next week. What's it going to be like going up against Deion?
Deion? Oh, man, it's always good, man. Deion had some good battles back in the day at Temple, making each other better. From what I heard, I talked to Wash about him already. Just wanted to see how he was doing. I haven't got to watch film, but from the film Wash saw, he said he's playing well, which I expect no less from guys coming out of Temple. It's going to be a battle. I'm ready. I know he'll be ready. And it's going to be a good game.
What was the dynamic like between you guys when you were there? I mean, you guys obviously probably practiced against each other a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it was real good. Iron sharpens iron. I think that's one of the reasons why we've been able to keep the relationship that we've had. I go visit him whenever in the off season. Sometimes he comes visit me. I think I've seen Deion for like the past 2 off seasons so far, 3 off seasons. And so, we just connecting. Temple guys, we know what it means to get into the league. We know how hard we had to work to get into the league. So we respect that about each other. We keep our connections and our bonds. If anything, even though he's on a different team now, just based off of college, he's still a brother to me.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Haason. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
We don't lose trust in each other, man. We all trust each other. Whoever on the field, we got 100% trust in them and believe that if the ball come their way, they're going to make a play. Yes, sir.
So, Jalen, where did the idea come from for the diving of trying to get the interception?
Oh, yeah, I seen it on YouTube, and some high school kid attempted it, and he actually caught it, but I attempted it and I didn't catch it.
Did anyone know that you were going to try that?
Oh, nah. I knew they were spiking it, so I just attempted it.
What was it like chasing after Mahomes all night and everything? I mean, you guys had a lot more success in the second half than the first half. What kind of changed?
Yeah, it's different. I've been watching him. I've seen him run around against almost every team, and I knew he was going to be running around. And we just did our best to try to contain him and keep him in the pocket.
Josh got the big play at the end. It seems like every game someone has a big play at the end for you guys. Why do you think that is?
Well, before we even go out, the offensive players or whoever's on the sideline just cheering us on, be like, yo, you got this. You go make a play. You go make a play. Or everybody make a play. And, Sweat came up with a play, and we all cheered for him.
How close were you to getting the spike?
I don't even know. I got to look at the film.
What was the?
Yeah, a lot of people say it looked close. So
what was your reaction from your teammates on that one?
I don't really know if anybody's seen. I think somebody came up to me like, "You tried to get that?" I was like, "Yeah," but that was it. That's it.
You obviously weren't here last year when we played in the Super Bowl and everything. Can you kind of get a sense just how much it meant to beat these guys tonight?
I just knew it was very important. First, it was important to me because I went to that game, I watched the game, and I seen my homeboys sad. Before I knew Fletch and everybody, I knew JD, I knew Kobe. So I seen the boys sad, and I knew it's kind of a revenge game. I don't know if I want to say that, but it's an important game. So to come out and get a win, see everybody happy, just made me smile.
Oh yeah, I mean, I want the sack, but we won the game. That's all that matters. We however I can come through at the end of the game or big moments, hey, chill, bro. But I'm gonna get it. But nah, yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Always exciting.
Haason had one of those earlier this year where he felt like it should have been a sack because it was
against the Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause it's the same yardage. Just give me the sack. Stop playing with me. He a sack stealer. Just why you throwing the ball? Just let me get. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
What is it about you guys? It seems like everyone comes through with a play on the D-line at some point at the end of the game.
Shoot, we all be hunting. We want to be the one to make it. So, I mean, it's a race every time. D-line, corners, it don't matter. We want to all be the one to get the game winner.
Hey, y'all, locker room's closed. We got to get out. Thank you.
Josh, did you see Jalen's play where he tried to dive through the line and catch the spike?
Oh, yeah. I was like, bro, what you doing? Bro, if he would have caught that, does it count? It does, right? Yeah, it does. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He dove through the center legs. Nah, it was funny. It wasn't funny at the time, but now it is.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been picked.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Yeah.
It would have been nice.
Have you seen that before?
Nah. I ain't never seen that.
I didn't really say nothing. I mean, I knew he was frustrated. I think, especially down the stretch, there's some plays that I'm sure that he's beating himself up over. I mean, so I think, I didn't really know what to say. He said, happy belated birthday. He didn't really get me a gift, so I guess that counts. So he's not too happy about it. But I think, obviously I'll talk to him this week.
Jason, Jalen just said that he checked in the play for DeVonta's big catch to the 1 yard line.
Mm-hmm.
I guess on a night when the offense was struggling, in particular, third down, sustained drives, what did it mean to have that explosive there in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we played really good at the end of the game, and that's kind of been, even though this season has been up and down, and I think there have been games where the offense has been there and the defense hasn't. There's been games where the defense has been there and the offense hasn't. I think we really play smart football at the end of games and play our best, and that's a big reason why, we've closed out a lot of close games. Love to figure out and stop making some of these so close. But I think that we're a team that's been through a lot. This offense has been through a lot of things, and we know that most of the time when things aren't going our way, it's self-inflicted, and things that if we just start clicking and just keep pushing and just keep trying to do our job a little bit better, then eventually we'll start making some plays happen. So I think it's a huge play in the moment, and obviously ended up getting the victory because of that, and some really good plays down the stretch by our defense.
What does it say about this team when you can say...
Sorry, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
What does it say about this team when you can say it's been an up and down season, but you're still 9-1?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of talent. We have a lot of great coaches in this building. In this team, not this building. They have good coaches too in this building. Anyways, no, I think, I think it's only going to be that much better when we start clicking and start really putting together full games. And I do think that's going to start happening. I think we have the players to do it and all the pieces. So I think definitely happy to be 9-1 and looking forward to getting better, and got a tough opponent this week with the Bills.
Jason, you said earlier this week you didn't need any motivation to beat the Chiefs more than your brother, than
Andy,
Reed
yeah.
and all that to get that done? And what does that say for you and also for the team?
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I'm happy that we got the win. I think, I'm just thinking about the plays that I wish we had back and things that we could have done better at this point, to be honest with you. I think right after the game, you're happy whenever you win, but you're also, when you don't play as well as you think you should, you're always focused on that. So, got a short week with the Bills. Happy we won the game, but know that we got a lot of corrections to make and things we got to do if we're going to try and keep winning.
In between some of those drives where you guys were struggling to move the football, what was kind of the thought process? Did you think that you were close enough to figuring it out and getting some drives?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're a great defense, and Spagnola's a phenomenal coach. I think a lot of the things in the first half were very self-inflicted. Poor communication. It was just it was just a sloppy first half outside of the one big drive that we had. So I think we knew that if we could just clean up that stuff, that we could get something going. So I think everybody was optimistic that we were going to get that fixed eventually.
What can you say about your defense in the second half of the shutout?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have really good players. Sean Desai has been really, really good for the most part this year. I think the defense has been outstanding. I mean, I think outside of maybe one or two games, they've been pretty stifling. Run defense has been rated the best in the NFL, so they're doing some really, really good things. And they're playing today probably the best offensive coach over the last decade. So best quarterback in the NFL, along with our guy. I think they definitely had their hands full and they stepped up big time.
Knew it was a lot of single high safety coming down playing man, so just took advantage of the matchup.
AJ called you the MVP for that play. What do you think about that?
Just going out there doing my job.
There had been so much, it's felt like horizontal plays in that game to finally get a deep ball. How much did that mean to you?
I mean, we just got to go out there and just communicate better. It could have been a lot more of those. Just we need to communicate better on offense. We do that, then ain't no telling what it would have been.
You're talking communicate like between the week or like during the game?
During the game.
Finding ways to win, that's basically how you guys have gotten to 9-1. What does that say really about the resilience, the character of this team you guys have built over the 11 weeks?
The fight that this team has, no matter what the situation is, everyone's going to always be ready for it. And I mean, we do put it together. It's going to look good.
I think before that drive, you guys were 0-5 on third down. I guess what changed that drive for you guys to have that sustained offense and also for that play?
That's always been the thing we need to do, be better in the red zone and sustain drives. So just finding a way, to sustain drives, and just keep going.
When it is tough sledding like that, you guys had a little trouble for a while. What's the sideline communication like, and how do you make sure that you don't let it kind of snowball?
We just know that it was never about them. It was always us. Everything that was going wrong, it was us. Whether it was us not communicating, not being on the same page and things like that, it had nothing to do with them.
I have to ask you.
You guys back on the same page. I mean, it was like 2 quarters basically where you guys were. And what kind of changed?
Just coming to the sideline, talking it out, and just knowing that when we get the look we wanted, just go with it.
DeVonta, does it matter to you how you win?
No, not at all. A win is a win. I'll be thankful for them all.
And then you have 2 catches in a row, like on 3rd and 8, and then the 41-yard catch. I mean, what was kind of going on there? What did you see on those 2?
Take advantage of the matchup that we had. We seen it the whole game, and we felt like it was time to attack that matchup.
Yeah, because you guys were doing like a lot of the ball screens up until then, and then was it just kind of like loosening them up a little bit? Is that what you guys were trying to do?
Nah, it was just perfect timing for it.
Okay.
DeVonta, before your big play, it seemed like Swift, when you guys needed kind of a revival on offense, he'd have like a big gain here and there. How big of a piece has he been for offense, especially nights like this?
He's been great, man. He's great with the ball in his hands, whether it's him going out there catching passes or getting handoffs. Very explosive player. A lot of opportunities out there for him, and he takes advantage of them all.
Does it bother you to finish with 99?
Yeah, it does. Second time. Can't keep happening. I'd rather finish with 98 than 99.
You almost have to try, right?
It's tough, man. It's tough out here.
Hey, your rookie year, you had that huge game in Denver. Tonight's the first game after your birthday. Something about this time of year that you put these big games together?
Nah, man. I'm just going out there, executing, trying to play at a high level, trying to play like A.J. Brown, man.
It's just a game where you just find a way to make it happen. I think that's what it was. I think it was two good teams that were going head to head. There was definitely some turnover, but I think we just found a way. Yeah.
AJ, you've had so many big games this year. What did it mean to see Smitty get his, especially that huge catch?
Oh yeah, I told him he the MVP, man. He the MVP. He got us down, man. He made a great catch. He should have gotten in his zone. We told him, but good. He played a really good game. He was really big for us. So.
2 games now, he's got 99. You can't get over the 100 mark. What's the difference?
Yeah. I think that's a question for him to answer. Yeah.
Slay was talking about how important the adjustments were at halftime. What did you guys have to do to come out and basically just play a completely different half than the first go around?
I definitely feel like it was on us. Like we were just making mistakes and turning the ball over. And then I think we just tried to clean up the mistakes and just play mistake-free football, I think. And we just found a way, most importantly. So.
That seems to be the theme, finding a way. What does that say about the character, the resiliency of this team you guys have?
It says a lot. It says when I'm back against the wall, we keep fighting, keep swinging. It may not look pretty, but, most importantly, a win is a win.
Is it extra sweet, AJ, because of the team? You got to win again?
No. Most importantly, it doesn't matter who we're playing. It was a hard-fought battle. Good to go home with a win. And there's a lot of stuff we can clean up and get better from. But most importantly, it's a win, regardless of who's the opponent.
Brian, so green grass, try to make the play happen.
And then, obviously to see you guys come back and everything, what is that like for you guys?
That's a sign of a good team right there, especially when you're facing adversity like that, ups and downs throughout the game, finding ways to win in the end. It's good.
DeAndre, did you have a feeling that 35-yard sweep was going to work the way it did?
I knew it was a possibility. Yes. Came at the right time. Good call at the right time.
What did you like about that play?
The opportunity that presented itself, a lot of green grass. I'm able to make a play.